Shooting a little different video today. I bought this new camera recently for shooting YouTube videos, and I'm liking it so far, but one issue I'm having with it is wind noise. In fact, a couple of the trips I took, I had to throw everything out because I just really wasn't happy with the audio. There's just a lot of noise, and some of them I've shot lately, I'm not overly happy with what I got on it. So I'm shooting it with my backup camera. Now we can see the speaker hole, or sorry, the microphone hole is just right here by my thumb. And I think that's part of the reason for the wind noise. It's up on top of the camera here, so we're getting a lot of wash over and just the wind. So what I plan to do is build a wind muffle. How I'm going to set this up, I've got this on the ultrapod. This marks the corner of the ultrapod, and I'm going to just have a household fan blowing on it. And I bought some supplies here at the dollar store that I'll be using to try to build my muffle. I bought some of these scrubber sponges. They're closed cell foam, so they should work. I bought some of this self-adhesive, what's it called? Hook and loop Velcro to maybe use to attach it. But I found these too. They're restickable mounting tabs by Scotch. So I just kind of cut one here. I'm going to poke a hole in it with a hole punch. So basically all the materials I'm going to use are right here. And there'll be 4 parts to the test, I guess. First part will be control with nothing at all, just the straight camera. I'm going to say some words. I'm going to say the same thing each time. Second one will be with no wind baffles at all, or muffle. Then the third one, I'm going to use a makeshift one that I've done before, just a gauze bandage with sticky. I'll just stick that over. We'll try it, and then I'm going to use my wind baffle that I'm going to build. So yeah, let me get set up here. So you can kind of see, I can't get back any further with the camera, but you can see that I have the ultrapod. Here's the corner, camera, the fan. I'm going to be using the highest speed on it, and we'll just start the tests. This is Dragonfly Outdoors wind baffle test. This is the control with no fan on at all. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. This is test 2 of Dragonfly Hikers wind baffle test. This is control with no baffle at all on the microphone. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I just did the first 2 parts. The one with nothing at all, and the one with no baffle and the fan on. So now I'm taking this just a standard band-aid. I tried to find a small one, but of course when you need one, you can never find one. But I'm just going to try to get this on so I don't really interrupt any of the mechanisms or gears. See if I can get this out of the way. That's not ideal, but for the purposes of our test, I think it'll do just fine. So I'm now going on to part 3. Dragonfly Hiker Outdoor Wind Baffle Test 3. Just the Band-Aid on the microphone. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty exciting stuff, eh? I'll be right back. Dragonfly Hiker Outdoor Wind Baffle Test 3. Just the Band-Aid on the microphone. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I'm going to try to show you what I'm doing here. So this is the two-sided mounting. So I'll try to get this as centered as I can. And alright, so hopefully you can see that. Let's put a hole in it, so I'm going to take off one side of the sticky here. So mount that over the mic hole. Alright, so I cut just a little piece of the closed foam, and hopefully you can see that I hollowed out just a little bit underneath so it wasn't right up against the microphone. Although with this mounting tape that wouldn't be an issue anyway. It's thick enough there'd be a bit of a gap. So see if I can get this tape off. Alright, so on it goes. I'm just going to make sure it's on good and securely. There, so the only thing that should be exposed is the actual sponge. So let me set this up and see how it works. This is Dragonfly Hiker Outdoor Test 4 with the homemade wind muffle. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just listened to the 4 tests that I did on these tiny speakers, and I seem to have had some success. I'm going to go put it on my computer now and see what happened, but I think this might do in a pinch. Anyway, let me know what you do for wind muffles, and if you've had any success, and just let me know in the comments below. Anyway, thanks for your support, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.